Hello, and welcome back to the channel Thirst of Mystery. Today, we are talking about history's greatest mysteries, unlocking the secrets of Egypt's pyramids. Before starting our video, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and also press the bell icon for more interesting videos like this. So, without further delay, let's begin our video. Saqqara, Egypt, 2650 BC. Workers serving under Pharaoh Josur are nearing completion on one of the ancient world's largest construction projects, a pyramid. We can't definitively say which was the very first Egyptian pyramid, but Josur's is certainly one of the first. It's 205 feet tall, with a base of 358 feet by 397 feet, the size of 2 football fields side by side. And it's an amazing feat of engineering and technology. Many others are built in the same area. There are probably even more, but we know of at least 118 Egyptian pyramids that still exist today with extensive ruins. Most of them have been intact, almost perfectly preserved over the millennia, including the largest ever built, the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid is equivalent to the Empire State Building of its day. It reaches 480 feet tall, and for about 4,000 years, it is the tallest man-made structure on the planet, until it's finally dethroned by England's Lincoln Cathedral in the year 1311. It's composed of an estimated 2.3 million blocks of stones, weighing an estimated 6 million tons, and some of these stones individually are 50 to 80 tons each. The Great Pyramid required a massive workforce, possibly around 100,000 enslaved individuals according to ancient Greek and Roman historians. Its precision is remarkable, aligned within 1/20th of a degree to true north. Its base is nearly a perfect square, with only a 0.01% difference in sides. Hieroglyphic translations in the 1820s revealed that while the pyramids were indeed tombs for pharaohs, they may have had additional functions. There's a group of hieroglyphics that lie in the subterranean chambers of the pyramids at Saqqara, and these date to around 23 or 2400 BC, and they've become known as the pyramid texts. They're written in vertical lines, and they cover the walls of almost every single room of these pyramids. Most Egyptian hieroglyphic, even the ones inside the pyramids, they're offering you names, they're offering you dates. Ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics suggest the pyramids may have been built to guide the pharaoh's soul, known as the Ka, to the starry heavens for eternal life among the gods. The Orion correlation theory, popularized by Robert Bauval and Adrian Gilbert in 1994, proposes that the pyramids align with the stars of the Orion constellation. Belgian author Philip Coppens further expands on this theory, suggesting deeper connections between the pyramids and celestial navigation. Philip Coppens suggests that the pyramids may have been designed to transport the physical bodies of the pharaohs, rather than just their souls to the heavens, although the mechanics of such transportation remain unclear. He notes the presence of empty sarcophagi in many pyramids, suggesting the bodies may have been moved. Christopher Dunn proposes a theory that the pyramids served as power plants rather than tombs, based on the layout of their internal structures and etymology of the word pyramid. Dunn suggests they were designed to generate electrical power for everyday life in ancient Egypt. Traditional Egyptologists have been long focused on this building as a tomb, so they've taken the conventional view that the pharaoh's body was placed in the king's chamber, and the other two could have been used if the pharaoh died before the pyramid was finished. However, no human remains or funerary objects have ever been found inside of the Great Pyramid of Giza, but that might be the point. When you look at these chambers through the eyes of an engineer, you see that they might be serving a different function. American engineer John Cadman also supports this theory. Cadman is looking into this problem at the same time as Dunn in the late 1990s, and he really seizes upon the idea that this building has a mechanical function as some kind of pump. Water would flow from an ancient lake into the pyramid's tunnels, up into the Queen's Chamber, and then exit to the Nile River. Cadman's model of the pyramid's subterranean chambers, created in 2000, demonstrated fluid dynamics producing vibrations akin to a heartbeat. Dunn suggests the pyramid is a coupled oscillator, converting vibrations into energy, potentially explaining mysterious features like the shafts in the Queen's Chamber. Early reports of salt-covered walls and gypsum in cracks hint at water's presence. Nobody knew what to make of this at the time. According to Dunn, it's evidence that the pyramid served as a chemical reactor. My theory on the Queen's Chamber is that chemicals were delivered to the chamber through shafts. Those solutions were dilute hydrochloric acid and a hydrated zinc solution. Those two chemicals brought together would boil off hydrogen. This hydrogen would cause a chemical reaction with the chamber's limestone, which would explain the presence of salt and gypsum. The hydrogen reaction compounds the pyramid's vibrations exponentially. It's now really moving and can generate a lot of power. Dunn believes all of these vibrations charge up the quartz and granite stones in the center of the pyramid. This is why they're putting these stones that weigh 50 to 80 tons in the center. They're almost like batteries, and with that, you have yourself an energy source. Just how would the Egyptians use that energy? According to a 1996 book by Austrian writers such as Peter Krasa and Rainer Habeck, the ancient Egyptians may have actually had electric lights. Their theory is based on a relief sculpture that was found in the 2,000-year-old Temple of Hathor in Dendera, Egypt. It shows what they believe to be a massive light bulb, with a socket, a cable, and a filament. These so-called light fixtures appear prominently in several other Egyptian artworks as well. Krasa and Habeck also cite a 1982 experiment by Austrian engineer Walter Garn. He sees the so-called Dendera light and decides to test if such a device could have been built using the materials available to the ancient Egyptians. He was able to make a working model of the device, but he's used traditional electricity, not pyramid power. Did the Egyptians actually have electricity? According to this theory, they did. And once they had built enough pyramids to lighten the power of their civilization, they could stop. It's out there, but hey, it's a theory. Thank you for joining us on this intriguing expedition into the unknown, and may your curiosity never cease to shine light on the shadows of the deep. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos like this. Until next time, stay safe and happy.